to another episode of Film and Business Podcast. Here we help you navigate the business side of filmmaking without losing your creative soul. Hi, my name is Rosa Camero, your host, film producer, CEO, and founder of Ramiro AI, your film marketing and distribution assistant. Each week, I try to bring real talk, practical tools, and insights to help you thrive in the film industry while staying true to your vision. In this episode, I want to talk about distribution deals. And I want to share an experience that I just recently have because working with my clients, I also take care of the distribution part, and I move and negotiate with different distribution deals. And this is something that just recently happened to me, and I want to share it with you. Have you ever landed a distribution deal and thought, this is it, my film is going out in the world, I'm finally done? Yes, me too. I've been there. I've also worked with filmmakers who feel the same. Although the reports didn't come, the payment didn't show up, the film disappeared from platforms, and the dream of getting picked up turned into a nightmare of zero control, zero revenue. And you actually lost your film for many years. Today, I want to talk about something most people want: the red flags hidden inside distribution deals, because these agreements often look harmless until they're not. And as filmmakers, we need to stop losing money, rights, and time simply because we didn't know what to ask or look out for. This just recently happened to me, that I was negotiating a film and suddenly they said that they were interested in my film and they sent me a distribution agreement. First, we didn't talk. Everything was through email, and it was a very shady way of doing it. Distributors, if you are out there and you're also a production company and you want to sell services and offer services to filmmakers, that's okay. I mean, you can do it. I mean, of course, you have the expertise, you have the knowledge, and you can offer those services. But what I don't agree with is that you offer in a way that is very shady, and you make believe filmmakers that actually they've been chosen. But no, the reality is that they need to pay a fee. If it's a service, you said it's a service straight away from the beginning, and not like making think the filmmaker that you actually are interested in their film. We are conditioned to believe that getting a distribution deal is the end goal. But the real question is, what kind of deal are you signing? Some deals can help your film grow, build your career, and open new doors. Others, they can lock you in, bleed your revenue, and tie your hands for years. So let's walk through the biggest red flags I've seen in contracts so you can be smarter and more empowered the next time someone says, we want to distribute your film. First thing, you need to read the contract, read what is going on. And if you are too lazy to read, then you can use tools. You can use AI to do that. You can use actually AI to check the contract and see, okay, tell me what are the red flags that you see here. How can I negotiate this better? But the first step is you read the contract. Make sure, if you don't understand everything, as I said, there are AI tools. We're working on it in Ramiro where you can upload. Well, actually, you can do it in Ramiro AI if you copy paste information. So you can copy the contract information into Ramiro AI, and it will help you to check the red flags of that distribution deal that you are supposed to close. So let's talk about red flag number one. In the contract might say all rights, all territories, all languages. This means they get the rights of everything around the world, everywhere in the world, all languages. So this means that you have nothing. So all rights are for them. You, zero. So they own everything: streaming, TV, DVD, theatrical, airlines, VR, in every country that you can count. It also means that you can do much with your film as well. So if you're not actively working those markets, instead, try to retain some rights, maybe festivals, educational, limit the one territory or shorter window that you want. You still own your film, don't give away the whole cake. So distributors are your partners. If they want to have this kind of deal, they need to pay for it. If they want your film for 10 years, all right reserves, yes, okay, so pay for it. Like, give me money in order for you to have all the rights. Red flag number 2, a 10-year term. You yes, you hear about this. This was a deal that not a deal, but it was a contract that I just got recently, and it said 10-year term. No way. I mean, 10 years is a long time. A lot can change in this industry in 2 or 3 years. I mean, you can see it now. Platforms rise, fall, trends shift. If they don't do much after year 1 or 2, you're stuck. So what are you gonna do with a film in 10 years that come back to you? It's old. It didn't get released. You can do anything with the film and the time that you lost. So what to do instead? Always look for a reversion clause. This means that if they don't do anything with your film for 1 or 2 years, then you can take your film back. Something that said if they don't meet specific goals, revenue, platform, marketing, they lose the rights and they go back to you. Red flag number 3, having more than 50% in commission, split, or the fees. If it's a film distributor, it's normal that they have between 30 and 50% of the ticket sale, but they take into account, they spend money in marketing and strategy. I mean, they have things to pay, right? So some distributors think 50%, between 30 and 50%. I think 50% should be the maximum. More than that is too much. And especially you have to take into account if this is the final distributor. So if you have a sales agent and you have more people in the change of selling your film, that means that you cannot give too much away. Because if you give a certain percentage to a sales agent and then the sales agents give a certain percentage to the distributor, then your cut is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So that percentage is your whole for the film. So make sure to give the less that you can't and keep the most. So make sure you ask, what are they actually doing to earn that cut? So why 50%? Why do they want 50%, 30%, whatever? First, you are allowed to ask questions. You are allowed to negotiate and you are allowed to speak up. Are they bringing real reach, trusted contacts, and a clear release plan? Are there additional hidden fees buried in the contract that you don't know? You deserve full transparency, because if you're doing all the work to make the film, you shouldn't be the last to get paid. Red flag number 4. You pay to get paid. This means in this deal that I got, I needed to pay $5,500 in order for me to get into their distribution deal. It wasn't even like theatrical, it was digital. So I could get into the digital catalog if I pay 5.5, having all these red flags, like having 10 years term, paying, having this the commission as well. So you pay to get paid. I mean, is that I mean, really, is that a deal? Some deals require you to pay a retainer upfront, plus agree to a marketing budget that they control without needing your permission. For example, they might say we'll spend up to $50,000 on P&A and recoup it from your share of revenue. That's completely normal. The thing that is not normal is that they won't tell you where they're gonna spend, how they're gonna spend that money, and they're gonna give you any explanation about it. So that means you could be in debt before you even see a dollar. So if you are paying, you should have a say how that money is spent. And if a distributor is asking you for upfront fee, then that means that they're giving you a service again. It's not they're picking up your film because they believe in the film, but they're offering us services. If it's a service, then you need to negotiate in a way that feels comfortable for you to pay that kind of money, and that kind of money, in that money, that fee, how you can get the best out of it. I mean, they're not in charge anymore. You are the client, so you take decisions. Red flag number 5: executive producer credits for the distributors. They haven't been in the film. They didn't make the film, and I think it's okay if you want to give them the credit if you get into an understanding that you should have a credit. But in this case, they asked up to 5 executive producer credits, and they didn't specify what people was going to be there. So they're just, because you are paying me to be your distributor and I'm giving you this contract and I'm giving you a deal, you have to put me as an executive producer. You can always negotiate. I mean, if you don't agree, you can say, okay, 1, 2, none, because you haven't been involved in the process. But if it's in the contract, you're not. If you don't agree with it, then you can always negotiate. Red flag number 6: no audits, rights, delayed reporting. Some agreements don't include any right to audit, or they start off with quarterly reporting and then switch to semi-annual after 2 years. That slows down your ability to track revenue, take action, and even hold the distributor accountable. That also means that you don't have any right of auditing. So you cannot come and say, I want to see my accounting, how it is, like how is the earnings. You cannot do that. So that's a red flag. So always ask for clear reporting timelines and ideally the right to audit if needed. Maybe you will never do, like you will say, maybe I don't have the money to do that. But 2, 3 years, 4 years, anything can happen. And if you really feel that it is worth having an audit, maybe it is worth it. So follow your gut, negotiate. Red flag number 7: first look or matching rights for future projects. This one sneaks in quietly. You sign one deal and suddenly the distributor has the right of first negotiations or refusals on your next film. So you're giving them one film. You're paying to get that film in. And then they have a saying in your next film. So this could kill any sequels, a spin-off, even your creative IP. This limits your freedom. It's like giving them a foot in the door for every project moving forward. Always read this section closely and say no to it. What you can do instead. You don't need to navigate this alone. Just having an attorney, sitting down with that person, that attorney for 1 hour just to find out how you can negotiate these things. You have Ramiro AI that can help you with navigate the distribution part of the deal. You can copy paste the contract. You can see how can I negotiate this deal, what are the questions that I need to ask, what are the things that I need to know. Ramiro AI have that information. So use tools like Ramiro AI to run simulations, get clarity on terms, and forecast income potential based on real industry data. Ask questions, negotiate. You're allowed to push back. It's okay. It's okay to push back and to negotiate and to ask for as many calls as you want. And if the distributor doesn't want to talk to you, then that means that's not a good fit. So you don't want to start that relationship with the wrong foot. So just remember, you spent years making that film. Don't give it out of fear or pressure or lack of information because you believe that might be the only deal that you might get for your film. You might be surprised. And if you are about to sign a distribution deal or already signed one and have that gut feeling something is off, I want to invite you to explore Ramiro AI. It's designed specifically for filmmakers like you to help you understand the business side. Make confident decisions and stop losing money in silence. Go to ramiro.ai or send me a DM, comment, and we can send you the link. You don't have to figure this out alone. Thanks for listening. Protect your film, trust your instincts, and I'll see you in the next episode. And remember, this episode was filmed only for educational purposes. I am not a lawyer. I'm a marketing and film distribution person who has been in the business side for many years, who have read many contracts, who have negotiated deals, and that's how I know. I am not a lawyer, and by any means I don't want to say that I can help you with that, but I have a tool that actually can help you. And if you are in a real doubt, please contact a lawyer. So please reach out. I have some contacts that you can actually contact them and get clear in what are the next steps for your film. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.